was.
Dude, I stepped on someone's pizza. I felt so bad. Welcome, everybody. This is episode 2. Crispy's already laughing. I don't even know what's going on.
Uno.
Episode dose right now. Episode dose. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna make an executive decision. We're gonna call it the Honey Walnut Prawncast. Welcome, guys, to episode 2. We're back. We took a little bit of a week off, trying to, I guess, study up on how we did on the first episode. But hey, we didn't do too bad, and we're doing pretty good on the numbers as well. So, guys, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Whatever you guys are doing, keep doing that. Keep liking the video or keep listening. Whatever you're going to be doing. I have Chris Padua with me. Chris, how you doing?
I'm doing.
It sounds like you're trying to. Sick, and you're like, what?
Does it make it look like? Does my screen freeze? Does it look like it froze? I'm doing good.
Like you froze. It looks like you froze. Princeton is doing a much better job on the camera than because the screen is frozen. But like, yeah, it looks like you're frozen. We're like you're in motion and stuff. But yeah, Crispy, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing all right, man. Slept all day, so I feel pretty good. I want, yeah. I want to go back to sleep.
Cool. What are you watching? Going to go back to sleep.
So if I look distracted, that's because I am, because I'm watching a movie.
You're watching a movie. That's what you're doing. And then we have Princeton King. I don't know. Princeton looks like he's frozen. No, Princeton, you there?
No, that's just his facial expression.
Okay. Princeton looks like his portrait looks like he's frozen. But go ahead, Princeton. How you doing? Are we all doing it?
You should try to keep the same facial expression throughout the whole show.
Yeah, right.
Hey, man, stuff frozen. Stuff, it ain't even frozen, man. Internet reception all messed up.
Oh, man.
I
know you're good now. You're good.
Hey, everything's fine, man. On this side, y'all. Hey, it's good to see y'all tonight. Once again, episode 2. Oh man.
Yeah. How are you feeling? You had a flu during the week.
No, I had the wrong word, brother. It was the wrong word. I had a cold.
Okay. False alarm.
So bad. I thought everybody had the flu. It was a cold.
It was a cold. Okay, well, you work in a cold place, so you like I said in the text, like you look like a Mortal Kombat character.
Like, get over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I was looking at that.
Well, good. Glad you guys are doing okay.
Yeah, we cool.
We aight.
Cool. Yeah. Glad you guys are doing okay. Like I said, episode 1 was a good hit. We went off on a great start. It's still doing good numbers, like I said. So hopefully we can keep that up with episode 2. Episode 2. Right now, what we're planning to do is we're going to kind of recap on the whole arcades thing, because after the episode, I was thinking, like, man, I know I played more arcade games than that. And so what I thought throughout the week is like, yeah, I had a lot more arcade games that I played. And I'm pretty sure, if I list these off, maybe I can get a reaction out of these two. Because Princeton was like going off on Final Fight and Double Dragon. I was like, okay, I need more of that on this episode. So hopefully I can get some memories going from Princeton and maybe from Crispy as well. And then after that, we're going to talk about today's topic is job experience, like all the jobs that we worked throughout our life, from the very first job to what we're working now. But yeah, we're talking about jobs that we had in our past. So without further ado, let's get started. So like I said, after the episode, I was listening to it, and it was a great episode because I like to sign up our that after we listed off the arcade games, I literally forgot like a bunch of arcades that I played, arcade games that I played. And then I was trying to reach out to Princeton and Crispy to see if they remember any sort of the same. So we're going to do like a little bit of a lightning round. I'm going to list off arcade games, and maybe Princeton or Crispy. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, you're talking about like current, or does it matter, like current and
just whatever you did not list on the previous episode?
I could think of some right now, actually.
Okay, go ahead and start it off. Throw one out there.
Time Crisis is like one of my favorite.
I had that on my list. I was like, oh, Time Crisis, of course. Time Crisis. Yeah.
And then we had
Time Crisis 2 and 3.
The Walking Dead one too.
Walking Dead, yeah. I have not played Walking Dead. I have not played Walking Dead. How is that? Is that?
It's.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We spent.
Oh, cool.
Hey, I remember that name, Time Crisis. What was that about? Remind me.
It's about Barbies.
It was not about Barbies. It wasn't midlife crisis.
What?
Yeah, the timeshare. No. So it was a gun game where when you want to take cover, you're pressing a pedal step. So when you let go of the pedal, you're taking cover, and then when you press the pedal again, then you're shooting.
It's like a first.
That was Time Crisis.
Oh, yeah, man, I forgot about that.
Yeah. So I totally forgot about
Area
that. I was like, yes, of course that.
Day, man.
Yeah, that was back in the day. Let me see. I'm gonna list one off from you guys. Let's see. Arch Rivals. So Arch is a basketball game, like kind of back in the day, where you're able to punch the opposite player.
What?
And Arch Rivals. You punch them to steal a ball. So that was a game that I played extensively. Like 2 teams you can pick. And
I remember that one. I played with my Uncle Eric with that.
Go ahead, Princeton.
My uncle used to play that.
Yeah, you remember that one? Cool. Okay.
Hey, how about Area 51?
I had that listed too. Yes.
I like the shooting games, man. I love the shooting games.
Area shooting games. Yeah. Area 51. Yeah, so it was again, it was a gun game but it was like it looked like Mortal Kombat in terms of animation. Kind of looked like real people doing like real motions and stuff. But you're in Area 51, shooting aliens, and then you have this like this guy partner and partner. And I remember the girl partner because like her boobs were kind of basically sticking out. That's why I remember that. So yeah, I remember that game. There was like secret stuff that you can do in that game as well. But yeah, Area 51 I do remember. Let me see if I get you with this one. Saturday Night Slam Masters was a Capcom wrestling game. It had characters like Gunlock, which back then I think they said like, oh yeah, it's Guile's cousin. And then there was like Scorpio, who had like an M. Bison Psycho Crusher. And it kind of looks like Rey Mysterio. There was a Blanca-like character. So it was basically in the Street Fighter universe, and you were able to play 4 players and stuff. But yeah, Saturday Night Slam Masters was a game that we played extensively in the arcades.
I was never really into those kind of games though.
Oh yeah, okay.
Unless my mind ain't going there, man.
We may have played it on the Super Nintendo. Saturday Night Slam Masters, because I remember renting that game more than once when we had the Super Nintendo. Okay, how about let's see, Gauntlet. You guys kind of Gauntlet, right? 4 players. You're either the barbarian, the Valkyrie, the archer, the wizard, or the elf.
Yeah, I put that with
yeah. Top down. Yeah, top down shooter sort of thing. Let me see.
Uncle Eric used to go to arcades. Yep, my uncle used to do that. Yep, I remember that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let me see. Afterburner. It's a Top Gun-like plane game where you're in this. If you find an arcade that had the cockpit that moves around, so it's like a Sega. It was a Sega arcade game. It was very like almost 3D like, kind of like Space Harrier, if you remember that too, where it kind of the enemies kind of came at you, sort of thing. Like you would see that game in like Reno or Las Vegas. I know that for sure because that's where I saw the game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And have you guys played Asteroids?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Played Asteroids.
That was pretty fun.
Played Asteroids.
I was pretty garbage at that game, but
Galaga.
Galaga. Yeah.
Centipede. Yeah, buddy. Centipede. What else?
Centipede.
Tempest. There was another one. Bad Dudes.
Bad Dude. Is that a cartoon?
Yeah. Bad Dudes was a beat 'em up where you're like 2 yoked out guys and you're trying to rescue the president, and then you're fighting against ninjas, and like you were able to play it on the Nintendo, but it came from the arcades as well. So it was basically a beat 'em up, and then yeah.
Hey, so
you're just fighting ninjas
like Contra? Was that an arcade game too? Right. Contra?
Yeah, was an arcade game. I remember it was an arcade. It was an arcade game, but you may have remembered it as a Nintendo game as well.
Up, down,
a lot of
right BA start.
Yeah, that's the Contra. That's Konami code. No, I was gonna say Contra code. That's Konami code.
Eric was the one that was the video game man. You wouldn't have got me into all that stuff.
Okay. All right. Let me see. I do have a little bit more. Okay. I do have a little bit. I have another one. Let me see. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game, 4 players.
Oh yeah. Yep, I remember that one. I love those. Those topic.
There was the regular 4-player game, Teenage Mutant Ninja. Those were memorable because, like, yeah, the combat was stellar. You're fighting Foot Clan soldiers. You're fighting against awesome bosses and stuff. Let me see if I can get another one. Smash TV. You guys. I don't know if you guys remember that one.
That sounds like a TV show to me.
It was like a TV. It played like a TV show where you get into these rooms and you're shooting all these people, but then you're getting like toasters and money and more players, and you're basically just getting like the highest score, and you're fighting these huge bosses, sort of thing.
There's 2.
Go ahead, Princeton.
There's 2 of them. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. One was The Simpsons. Remember when they you used
Bart, Homer.
The Simpsons, yeah.
I love that game. That was my favorite, actually. That was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah. You played tag team moves with that. I remember that.
Yeah. And then
I was always Marge. For whatever reason, I ended up defaulting to Marge.
I was Bart.
Like Bart was taken, Lisa was taken. Like, why do I always have to be Marge? But yeah, that was me. Let's see. All right, let me try to list off one more.
Oh well.
Yeah, let me try to list off one more for you guys. Rampage. You guys remember Rampage?
Yeah.
You guys were like the
movie.
The monkey and the
yeah, the monkey, the lizard, and the wolf.
Dude,
yeah,
freaking movie's coming out.
Exactly.
I will tell you something.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey y'all, everybody that's watching, listen. That I'm a pastor, right?
Yeah.
I have an associate minister, a preacher that's under me. I'm a senior pastor of church. Watch this. Man, my boy, Sean Woods, that's my boy. His talk was called, he said, beware of the gorillas and the wolves. He talked about Rampage. Oh, man. I could have screamed.
It's your sermon about Rampage.
Rampage, mate. What? Really? Oh, man, that was funny.
Oh man, cool. Yeah. So I had a lot more, but yeah, we're just going through a little bit of a list of the other arcade games that we played. Run and Gun was another one I remember where one was a driver. It was a 2-player game. However, the other one was a shooter, and then you were driving and you're just shooting all these criminals sort of thing. But yeah, that was our Lethal Enforcers sort of thing.
Hey, do y'all remember this one? This would be I knew how to play it. I was lost. I stayed lost with that game. It was like a cartoon. It was like a straight clean cartoon. But it was a knight. Dude was it was like a knight.
Dragon's Lair.
Dragon's Lair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never knew how to play that. I still don't.
I always died in the very first section where it was the bridge. I always died in the bridge.
I thought the sword and then gave with frying pan.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't get it.
So it was based off the Saturday morning cartoon, and yeah, it was called Dragon's Lair. Dragon's Lair.
Man, what is you doing, bro?
I don't know what he's doing. He's frozen.
I'm trying to balance on my nose.
You're trying to balance the spinner off his nose.
Sorry, I got distracted.
Yeah,
Crispy got a little bit distracted.
Yeah, try to balance them toilet things on his nose, man. On that boy night, man.
Oh man, yeah. So yeah, like I said, listed off a little bit more arcade games from our past. Yeah, they remember some. I remember like a lot. So yeah. So we're gonna move on to the next topic. So topic of the night. So topic of the night, like I said, is our job experience. So what we're talking, the jobs that we basically had growing up. So like, I know we all have unique jobs, and as we're still working here. So we're gonna just talk about our first job. I think the next part was like the weirdest job that we had, best and worst jobs and job stories. So first off, we're gonna talk about our first job, very first job you ever had. And let me see, who wants to? Yeah, Princeton. Let us know what your first job was when you started working. What was the very first job you had?
My first job, and a lot of y'all don't know this, but Mark, you probably remember when I was a freshman. I was a freshman in high school. I've been working since I was a freshman in high school, y'all. All the way to senior year, all the way to now, I've always had a job.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. I remember that.
Yeah, my first job was my dad's. My dad and uncle's janitorial business, D&J Janitorial Services.
That's right. Yeah, I just started remembering. As soon as you said that, I remember that. Yeah.
I got something for y'all. Hold on, I'm gonna go get that mug right now.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wow. I completely forgot about that. I was thinking about your pizza job.
Oh no! Oh no! I had that too. I had a pizza job too.
So you worked from freshman all the way to
now
till you graduated? No, not now.
I went from freshman all the way to now. I have. Let me get this. Let me show y'all real quick. Since we talking about jobs, the first job was my first job. I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. Let me. I can't fit this here with nothing. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this thing. Hold on.
Yeah, the coat hanger.
This is my first shirt, 1996.
Oh, what? Oh,
nice. Penetrate?
Yeah, there you go.
D&J Janitorial Service.
Oh, oops. I thought said penetrate. I'm sorry.
No.
No.
Wow.
Oh, my bad. I did something.
You're good. You're good.
Yep, man. That was a shirt from back in the day, man.
Oh man. So yeah, you did have that job. Yeah. So your dad basically took you on and basically just like come with him just to do the jobs.
Yeah, man. We used to go to. I was in matter of fact, me and my cousin Rich, we basically ran South San Francisco, Bryant Street, in San Francisco. They gave us those two buildings, man. We used to keep that place clean. And guess how much we used to get paid?
Okay.
That's pretty tight, though. That's how you had your first.
That was the money for us. It was like $60 a month.
Okay. Well, shoot, that was the first job. It's anything is pretty good.
Hey, that's great. You should frame it. You should frame your shirt.
I should.
I think you're gonna say frame your checks.
Oh man, that'd be the worst idea ever. Yeah, right. That could be like a savings account right there.
Yeah, right. Cool. Okay. Yeah. So you worked at your dad's janitorial company, and then you said you were with it for till the end of high school.
No, for a year. It only lasted for a year.
Oh, for a year. Okay.
Yeah,
that's cool though. Yeah.
We did good, man. It wasn't us. It wasn't me and my cousin's fault. That they hired some folks. I don't leave it alone. They hired some folk, man, and they just did.
Okay.
And my dad had to shut down all the businesses, but it was me and my cousin though. But it was like, and I said it wasn't worth it, and so they cut us off. So I was like, whatever.
Okay, gotcha.
Who you barking at? Sorry.
Sorry.
Who you barking at?
Oh man. Crispy, what was your first job?
My first job is Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh my! Oh, wow.
Chuck E. Cheese. Oh, that's a pretty good. That's a pretty good first job.
Yeah, I was. I think I was in high school too. I don't remember what grade I was because I barely went to school. But yeah. Chuck E. Cheese was my first job. It was cool, man. It was things that we used to do there was.
What they have you do? It's like, what was your responsibilities at Chuck E. Cheese?
I did everything actually. I did almost everything except for make the pizza.
Make the pizza, okay.
Yeah, so I fixed the. I was in the game room. I was at the front, like host, like a kid check area. When you first walk in. Mm-hmm. And then I also hosted party. Chucky? Yeah, I was Chucky.
What?
Yeah, dude, I got tipped one day. One day I got tipped like $30. I don't think we were supposed to take it, but I took it. I don't know. I was a kid.
That's fine.
I was a kid. So I don't know.
Fine. Yeah,
but
it's your first job.
And I used to sell tickets from the machines. I mean, I did a lot of things that we weren't supposed to do, but dude, it was cool.
We get the paycheck.
Oh yeah. Heck yeah. And then, well, we could talk about the things that we did there, right?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't think you're under any sort of contract that you cannot.
Well, yeah, I was like,
not there anymore.
They're never gonna hire me ever. So,
Dude,
we used to when you walk in. I worked in the Chuck E. Cheese across the street from Tan Fran. What's this at San Bruno, San Mateo?
Oh, okay, yeah, the one that's still there.
Yeah. Dude, when you walk in, you look to your right. There's skee ball lanes, and like there was a Barbie racing water game. But behind the skee ball lanes, there's like a hole next to that Barbie game. Every time there was a cute girl playing that game, you would try and look through the hole, so you could look down.
So you can. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that place was fun.
We're sharing the secrets here, I guess.
Dude, we used to like trying to get numbers.
Yeah.
Dude, we were all like,
oh my goodness.
The guys and the girls.
That's hilarious.
The guys and the girls all how many numbers.
They all did that?
Yeah, wow. It was fun. It was cool.
Like on the first episode, I highlighted a funny part in the beginning of the episode. So this may be the funny part that I put in the beginning of episode 2. Oh man, that's hilarious. That's funny.
I have one more thing. It was probably the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
That's it?
It was towards the end. It was towards the end of the night. We're all getting ready to close. Tell me why one Mexican dude had got in a fight with 5 Asian guys in the store.
Why did he get into a fight with 5 other guys?
I know, but guess who won? It wasn't the Asians.
No way, really?
Yeah, dude, they got whooped. One of the Asian dudes tried to do like a roundhouse kick off one of the rides.
Are you kidding me? Like wall flip, jump.
He tried to jump, and then one of my coworkers grabbed him. But it was
off air. Like, no, get down here.
Yeah. Get over here. One of them ended up getting kneed in the head. It was
wow,
crazy. Okay. It was a crazy night. It was.
So that's when you know it's real.
I'm never ever gonna forget it. Everyone thinks that Chuck E. Cheese is only meant for kids, but no,
it's not. No. You find your way to make it. You make it a little.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Oh man, so things I've been seeing lately, or recently, most recent, like these previous years, as these mascots get hired for birthday parties, but they do like questionable dances in front of the kids.
Like I do that.
They hecka twerking and stuff, like shaking the butt, like really fast. Like, why are you showing that to kids? What's going on here?
When I was Chuck E. Cheese, I would start dancing tables.
Oh man,
I'd be doing body.
I know how you. I know how you dance, and I was totally confused as you and Chucky. Oh man. And I know how you dance. That's hilarious. Like, oh man, I like bump and grind. I like bump and grind. R. Kelly, literally.
Oh, dude, don't say that. Chuck E. Cheese, bro. That's such a bad. That's such a bad song that you just put on. That's bad. R. Kelly. Come on.
But your dance is like literally. That's what I think. Like bump and grind. R. Kelly. Like your body rolls. It's like literally what that was.
Dude, I stepped on someone's pizza. I felt so bad. He was like, I was going to.
Might be the intro to the.
I was going to eat that. I'm like, oh well.
Oh man, as Chucky, like
it was fun.
That's hilarious.
It was fun, dude.
That's cool. That's
back in those days, dude. Chuck E. Cheese was the bomb.
Oh man, you sound like you were wilding out over there.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh man, I can't top. I should have gone second because I can't top that. So
I don't see nothing wrong. Oh my god! Just imagine playing that in the Chuck E. Cheese album. I'm going to prison for sure.
Oh man!
How you gonna be grinding them out?
Okay.
Yeah. You know. Yeah, you know how they have like those little those robotic ones.
Yeah, those like animatronic like figurines that like do movements.
Yeah, I was giving those things lap dances, man. No, I'm just kidding. I wasn't.
Oh, jeez.
Wow, I'm like right now. My mind is like, what?
It's just like, oh.
What happened here?
Dude, what is going on? I don't even know you, Crispy. Sorry. Oh man. So my first job, my first job is something I'm not really like proud of. So my first job was at Montgomery Wards. Like I said, we were talking about ceremony the last episode. Was at Montgomery Wards.
I thought you were gonna say Bigelow.
No, not that. No, I would have been underage to do that. So,
hey, that's cool. Hey, you know what? What? Yeah, I remember that place. I used to hang out there. I used to talk to a girl there.
Yeah. So, what were you saying, Prince?
Man, I remember that clearly. Matter of fact,
yeah.
You was driving that black car when you was up there.
Yeah.
Kit. That mean Filipino lady, that old Filipino mean lady. She was your boss.
Filipino lady, yeah.
It was past your time to go. She would not let y'all leave. We not
leaving. Yeah.
This, blah, 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 blah. I was like, man, what's wrong with this lady? You need to get a man.
Yeah, right. Oh, man, jeez. So I hated that place. So the unfortunate part was, the unfortunate reason was I got that job because of a girl. And because we all know this girl personally, I'm not going to say any names, but we all know this girl. And the reason why I got that job was because of a girl.
From Westwood.
So, yeah. Yeah. We all know her. We literally all know her.
No, wait, you're not going to tell us his name?
No, I'm not going to tell you her name.
Her name. I said his name.
I forgot the last name.
Say, Princess froze up again.
Oh, he's all heathen. Go hire other people.
Yeah.
But you're like, man, you ain't getting
a
job. Shoot. Man, get you there.
Yeah. So like, I got the job for a girl that was working there too, and I was assigned the shoe department, and I literally lived out like Al Bundy from Married with Children, like just being.
That's awesome.
I just hate that place, sort of thing. I just hated that place, and was working at the cashier and trying to get like shoe sizes, and I just I hated that place. But I did it for the girl, so yeah, that was that. And like I think I remember that was the first time ever experiencing like I think I was hired as part-time, but they made us work. like 8 hour shifts. Like the heck. So like the thought of actually working 8 hours like back then as like my first job, like I couldn't deal with it. Like I was like, no, how does somebody work 8 and not be able to leave, sort of thing. But I didn't last that long. I think I lasted like a month, maybe 2 weeks. I think a month. I want to say a month before I quit. Before I quit, I was like, you know what? Nope, this is not worth it. Not worth it. I want to play video games. I want to go home and play video games.
Hey, that girl was the manager. I'm thinking about the manager that she had graduated from Westmore. She was working there. She was a manager. Not the other girl. I know who you talking about. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Crispy, when I say his name, you literally know.
I ain't gonna say Cheyenne. I ain't gonna.
No,
I kind of blew it out there. Yeah, I ain't gonna say that glutton last name. The sad glutton.
Oh man, yeah, that's embarrassing.
I know exactly what you're talking about. That sad
Oh wow.
Yeah, I remember that.
I literally said not to say names.
I didn't say names. Dude, I can get sued for this.
I just hope she wasn't. I hope she's not watching. I hope she's not listening or watching.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I didn't hear a dang thing you guys just said because it was like cutting out.
I'm talking about. I'm ghetto.
Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. It's all good.
He knew.
But yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Though. They ain't gonna know what I'm talking about.
So Princeton knows who I'm talking about. Huh?
He knows. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah. So yeah, Crispy, when I say who it is, you know who it is because we all hung out with her, sort of thing. But yeah.
Oh. To start with M?
No.
Oh.
No.
No.
Not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it on a video recorded podcast.
I said it out loud, but I said it real quick. Oh man. So dude, I forgot.
But yeah, my first job was for the girl, and that didn't pan out. That didn't pan out exactly. So yeah, that was my first job. It's that on somebody that's can hear that.
But I ain't gonna say they call that dude. It's real. Let me call that dude.
Yeah. Oh jeez. Oh, wait. Anyways, okay. So let me see. As I hurry along to the next topic. Your weirdest job. What was guys your weirdest jobs that you ever had? Crispy, what was your weirdest job out of everything that you worked so far? What would be the weirdest?
My weirdest job would probably be a stripper.
What the heck? What?
I'm just kidding.
Wow. I don't know what I ate, but I'm tripping right now for some reason.
Oh, I thought he was reacting to you said stripper.
But you know what though? I didn't really do that, but I did give lap dances though. But that wasn't as a job.
Yeah, you did. I specifically remember. Yeah. I specifically remember Classic Bowl, and yeah.
Oh yeah, I was giving a stripper a lap dance, son.
Yeah, you were. And then we were all, yeah, go Crispy. Like, what the heck? Why are you rooting for the guy?
I'm about to know.
But you know what? I wouldn't say I have a weird job, but one of the coolest job. I want to say it's weird, but I was a pharmaceutical technician.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
For Johnson & Johnson.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so a lot of jobs I did, they weren't really weird. They were just
out of everything that you did, it was like that's kind of like a little bit out of your.
That's totally
zone,
out
sort of thing.
Out of my whole comfort zone.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because doing that, you're dealing with people's lives and stuff like that. Like if you do it wrong, you get someone sick or something.
Yeah. Oh wait, yeah. Wow, geez, that's pretty heavy when you say it like that.
Oh yeah.
Man. Okay.
So stay away from the Tylenol PM, people.
from 2014 to 2016. Stay away from the Tylenol PM. I may or may not have been working on those.
Oh God.
Oh man. So I'll go next.
Hey, dude, I get Oh my gosh.
No, you're good. I think you're good. Yeah. You're not the guy that's withholding the cure of like AIDS and like for big money sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like that one guy that has like that smirk that you just want to punch. I forgot that guy's name. Let me see. Kind of along the lines of like what you said is not so much of a weird job. It was just like out of my comfort zone. Was I did armored truck driving.
You sure did.
Yeah, I remember that.
I did armored truck driving.
Hey, you were driving though? I thought you were the guy who picked up the stuff.
Yeah. So I did armored truck driving from like.
Was that Rose?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hi.
What up, Rose? What's up, my sister?
Hey, girl.
That's my sister right there, boy. I tell you.
Oh no, not here, no.
Hey, God bless. God bless.
Princeton and Crispy.
Oh, hi.
Oh, she says hi.
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 Oh yeah.
Short
no,
and straight to the point.
Boy, I better not say nothing about my sister. Boy, be some problems.
But yeah, so yeah, kind of. Huh?
You can eat dinner.
No, I'm not gonna eat. So like, kind of the out of my comfort zone was basically Brinks, being an armored truck driver.
Yeah, I didn't think you were driving. I thought you were like picking up the stuff.
No, so at first I was in the vault while like transactions were happening, but I eventually transferred to being the driver. So yeah, I was driving to the locations to getting the stuff, and then yeah.
So did you wear like a knight's armor? That'd be cool.
No, I did not wear a knight's armor. I wore
awesome.
I had like the uniform on me, and then like I was in the truck, so I didn't go out per se. But,
dude.
Yeah, but I had the guns. I had shotgun. I had a 38 on me. I had a let's see, a double barrel shotgun in the truck.
If you were a knight's armor, you carry.
Go ahead. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, they had a shotgun.
Dude.
They had a shotgun in the truck.
Dude, if you were a knight's
armor. You were saying, Crispy, sorry.
Dude. Oh, sorry.
Not knight's armor.
No. Hey, just think about it. If I saw you wear a knight's armor and you had a sword, I would not mess with you, dude.
No, that would be too bulky to be like driving and like, oh man, my sword's getting in the way.
Oh, that's
my armor, like
that's true.
No. So yeah, armored truck driver. I had that for like a year, and then like it was actually a decent job. I was just young at the time, and I couldn't deal with the like super early morning schedule. Like it was considered to care like all the time, like at the start now to have that, and then get off at 2 sort of thing.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, I was not mature enough for that job. I lasted for like about a year before I was like I'm bored with it. But yeah, that was me with the out of the box job. How about you, Princeton? What was the job that it was either weirdest or like out of your comfort zone?
It's on me, right?
On you, yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna tell you, it wasn't weird. Yeah, it was weird, but it was way out of my comfort zone, and I hated it.
Mm.
I was like, yeah, I did.
Dang, you like debating about it.
It was way out of my comfort zone. I was working for a Carlene Research in Stonestown Galleria. I was wearing a red down jacket. I almost cussed. A red jacket.
Okay.
Trying to take surveys from people. We're not doing a survey.
Oh man,
survey? No.
those are the differences. Those are the worst. Those are the worst.
Snowtown, man. Snowtown diarrhea. And if you don't make a certain quarter, man, they say,
man.
You know what?
Sir, madam, would you like to take a survey? No, I literally would I would be a person just no, get out of my face. I'm going to EB Games,
right,
to get my or toys.
But if you were to wear armor, I would help you in a second.
Yeah. If you wore armor, I would have second guessed. But dang, okay. Yeah, how is that? How is that you literally I would think that you would take like people will not like you talking to them about a damn survey.
I would try to go around them. Like if I were to see someone with a freaking what you call those little clipboards?
Clipboards with red jacket.
Yeah. Or anything. Like if they have a clipboard or whatever, I'm
so yeah. Yeah. How did it go when you were asking to take surveys or give surveys?
Man, I used to be
Princeton.
would you like to take a survey? No. Would you like to take a survey? No.
Yeah. Jeez.
Man, I used to
oh man. Has anybody been confrontational when you ask them about it?
Yeah, confrontation. Man, don't ask me again, man. Whatever, bro.
I'm just trying to do my job.
Yeah, man. We both got confrontational, man. It was crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Dang. Okay.
But matter of fact, we did have a major one. This Arabic dude used to work there. Okay, there was during the Christmas time. It wasn't 94.9, but it was before it became 94.9 back in 1990.
106?
Was it 106?
Yeah, I think it was 106.
It was still 94.9, but it was before they changed to 94.9.
107? 107.1?
107.7.
107.7?
Not always 106.
Okay.
You remember that, right? The doghouse and everything?
Yeah.
Okay, so what happened was they having the Secret Santa thing, right? And they had it at Tanforan. I'll never get that.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of doing the survey, I'm doing the surveys, but I'm saying, are you the Secret Santa? No. God, no. And the one...
You try to find out who's yours?
It was like 30 feet away, man.
Mm-hmm.
That person.
Dang.
It was like $2,000. The $10,000. It went like $10,000. Anyways, but this is a conversation. The dude said, "Yeah, see, you didn't win," and he lightly slapped my face. And man, I was like, "What the heck?"
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And Eric.
Yeah, I would have reacted.
All this, man, we called dude. I was like, "No, you have to try to put your hands on this, man." It was a big, tall Arabic dude trying to be a bully. I was like, man, he was hot. I forgot about that, man. I forgot about that. This dude on the store, his parents on the store, right there on Broad Street in Lakeview. I'll never forget that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so
wow. We got to the train, the M train, and they wanted to fight over there and everything, and it didn't happen though. Police was there, and I forgot about that. I ain't even told my wife about that. I forgot about that. There was dude trying to be a bully.
Yeah.
He got in trouble by the police. Yeah, that was crazy.
Wow, that's pretty crazy actually.
Yeah, trying to put his hands on it, but whatever.
Yeah. Okay. What were you saying, Crispy?
Well. That was mine. The weirdest job.
Yeah.
I hated that job. So it was the weirdest and worst job.
Weirdest and worst, both fall on that line. Crispy, what were you trying to ask?
No, I was gonna say when you're doing that job as a survey guy, do they pay you gum?
Do they pay you what?
Did they pay you? I never thought they pay you. I was like, do they pay you?
I would work on Saturdays I work 8 hours a day.
Dang!
Back in high school.
I thought that stuff was voluntarily.
Oh no! You get paid hourly, but if you would get commission for each survey.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, you get commission for each survey, and I've had my share of surveys, and they had to test out drinks and all type of stuff, and do you like this, that? Okay, well, thank you. Have a good day.
Hey, I
So
do.
this is for the mall itself.
Yeah, but see, people are stupid because watch this. When you get the survey done, they will send you. They would give you money.
They would give you money, like coupons, or
No, nigga, like $100. I'm serious. They would give you like $100. Like
taking surveys like all day long.
It was this is when Starbucks, it was still kind of getting known. It wasn't really known yet.
Mm-hmm.
It was starting to get a little bit known. We had they little frappuccinos in little cups like this, and so we had people test it out when they get the survey and everything. And man, they would finish the whole thing, man, and they would walk out with $100.
Okay.
And so when you take a survey, you messed out your money. But we couldn't tell them that we give them money, but they would find
Dude,
out.
I would have taken surveys all day.
All day.
Oh, but you can tell them that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I would have
I
taken
knew
surveys then.
The managers was cool, but they said, "Oh, you ain't getting enough people, so we gotta send you home. Peace."
You work the day, but like because you didn't get enough people, you basically didn't get paid for that day.
I didn't get paid today. So what I do after I finished there, across the hall was Fitness USA. I don't know if y'all remember that place. It was Fitness USA.
Oh, geez, Fitness USA. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I would go across the hall and go work out downstairs
Right.
when I was playing with Westmore, with baseball in there. So
Yeah. Oh, when you were playing baseball.
Yep. It was me.
Yeah.
I was good. I would work out and try to get my muscles on, and I didn't have no. I was skinny.
Your muscles.
But now it's a whole different ball game.
That's cool. Oh man. Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
What would be my weirdest? All right, I think I already mentioned it. Yeah, the armored truck driving. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and move on to that. I'm trying to remember. So, best and worst jobs. Princeton, you already mentioned that was literally your weirdest and worst job.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Crispy, you mentioned that Chuck E. Cheese was your best job. What would be considered your worst job?
Chuck E. Cheese. What? Worst. I would have to say it was Nations, actually.
Your worst was Nations? Really?
Yeah. I worked for Nations for 2 days.
How come?
I'm sorry, Crispy.
I don't know. I didn't like
it. Why is it the worst?
What happened at Nations, bro?
No, I just didn't like it. I hated it. I don't know why. And
you didn't like.
And I told myself I would never work for a fast food for like a restaurant like that ever again. But guess where I'm working as a second job right now?
Mm-hmm.
McDonald's.
Yeah, that's true.
But I don't know. For some reason,
you are right now.
I didn't like it at all. Like I was there, I'm like, oh my god, I hate this place, and I bounced the next day.
Oh wow! Like you didn't even last like a week or something.
Yeah, no, it was not cool. I didn't like it.
Okay.
I mean, at least McDonald's is starting to grow on me a little bit. Maybe it's because the girls that work there are kind of cute. So
I'll do it.
Hopefully they don't know that I'm saying that because I don't want to get fired. I need the money. We're not supposed to really. You guys are frozen.
Yeah.
My
You're good. You're good.
I had to play that off, bro. Sorry.
Yeah, but I mean, it's growing on me though. This McDonald job. We'll see where it goes.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember last week, like you know.
Man, I'll hook you up
That's
with a
good.
company, but it's up to you.
So yeah, you mentioned best everything that you did.
Hey, I need a part-time job.
Yeah.
It's part-time.
Yeah.
I actually did have a worse job. That's worse than calling research.
What is it?
Excel communications.
Excel.
Okay, so explain that.
They had a business.
What?
It was a pyramid scam.
Oh no. Okay, yeah, that'll do it. Pyramid scam. Dang.
I'm part of Ambit. Ambit is good though.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I love Ambit, but what's the
Yeah.
name? But Excel was horrible, man. Excel was horrible. Excel was horrible, bro. That thing, man, that was the biggest scam I ever had to do.
Sell something, person.
It had like 10 pages, man. I owned like 10 pages. Matter of fact, Mark, I think I should get you one too. I tried hey, man, take this page, man.
Yeah, I think you may have tried to sell me on that. But yeah, I was like, no, I'm good, man.
Yeah, Mike and Joey.
I love you, brother, bro. Like, oh, did Mike and Joey get on that too? Did you sell them on it?
I sold some stuff. I did good, man. I got the most I made was like $600.
Oh, okay. Well, $20. Jeez.
Shoot, then they went out of business.
This is a thick ass pyramid here.
Oh man. I was like, I'm good.
Yeah.
That was the
What?
That was my worst job.
Was this the guy we don't mention anymore was around?
This is back in 2000, 2001.
2001.
The
guy we don't mention. If I say the word, Pee Wee. Yeah, you don't have to mention his name. If I mention the guy Pee Wee, the other guy, the other name of that. But yeah, was it this around that time?
I never seen. Now shut up, Princeton. I ain't gonna. Hey Marco, this is sermon.
Oh God, jeez. And the funny thing is, you know what? I don't want to even give any more time about this. The dude.
I start getting mad. I'm like you. I start getting mad every time I think about that dude. Con artist. Man, let me get this out of my system while we on here. That nigga was a con artist. That dude was so corrupt. I don't care if he was listening. I said corrupt. He was dirty.
Oh, I got it.
Chris, what I'm talking about? No, I think no. Was Chris be around?
This is how I met Crispy around. This is how I met Crispy.
That's how you met Crispy?
What?
That's how I met Crispy. Was we went to Dude's house. The guy that we
the Creeper.
That's where I met Crispy at.
Who his name is anymore?
I call him the
Creeper. Yeah.
I met Crispy at his house.
Creeper.
Yeah.
So yeah.
We were going hunting for goats at this hunting house in Pacifica. We want y'all to do this, do that. Person, we want you to do this. I said, man, don't do that.
Oh my goodness.
Excuse me, Negro, are you crazy?
I think. Hey, didn't I meet you at the gymnastic gym, Princeton?
Huh?
I think I met you at the gymnastic gym over in Daly City.
No, I met you at. No, I met you at. Shut up, Princeton. I met you on that hill in Diamond. I would say Diamond Heights, a Glen Park area. I'm not gonna mention that dude's name. Don't make me say his ugly name.
Who? I'm just kidding.
So, listen, I'm telling you, I can't stand that dude because I've been traumatized because that nigga, the Negro. Excuse me. See, you got something on here. That dude was dirty, man. He wanted to see something. Bro, you tripping, bro.
Yeah, he was, dude.
I think we all had a bad experience with that cat. I want to shoot that dude, bro. I forgive, but I ain't gonna shoot him. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I said,
back to jobs.
I think
back to jobs. We'll talk about that later.
You back to jobs, please. Let's go back to jobs.
Yeah. The devil that came in this conversation.
Yeah, dude, he's gonna dwindle our numbers because like we're talking about this dude. Anyways, so
sorry, dude. I got mad. Go ahead.
No, you're good. All right. Let me see. What was your best job then, Princeton? What would be the best job for you?
Okay. Honestly, it's between two. Okay, between two. My best job. It had to have been Dish Network. It had to have been Dish Network. No.
Yeah, you're going back and forth now.
That I really love.
Yeah.
It's between. Okay, well, let me explain. It's between three places. Stockton Honda. I love Stockton Honda. But only issue I have with Stockton Honda, I went there for 5 to 8 months and I was only getting paid $9 an hour.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, so there was
because you were a salesman. That's why. Were you selling the cars? Or were you in the mechanics or something like that?
I was a lube tech. I was working on cars. I was a shuttle driver. I was a service sales porter, used car commission assistant.
You were doing everything. Jeez.
I didn't have a title. I was there so long. I didn't have a title. I was just known as the jack of all trades. They said, they come. They said, "Well, Princeton, what's your title?" And I looked at the boss like, "Hey man, what is my title?" And then he said, "Well, you know what, Princeton, I know what your title." He said, "We gotta work out your title."
You do it all. That boy good.
And
that boy good.
Bob Zamora, the owner. I'll say his name. Bob Cool.
Mm-hmm.
If you find out, I said his name.
Yeah.
Bob Zamora is a guy who a big boss who worked for the owner, Bob Zamora. Because I used to look out for the owner of Zamora Automotive. Millionaire Bob Zamora.
Okay.
I used to look out for that dude. Dude drive for LA for him, all type of stuff. But keep a long story short, man. Dude named Paul Anderson. He was like.
He sounds like a wrestler.
Is that?
He sounds like a wrestler.
Paul Anderson, like Arn Anderson. I know. I got you. But Paul Anderson, he said, Princeton. He said, you don't have a title here. He said, you're just a jack of all trades. This is what we'll call you here. Mr. Jack of all trades. You do everything here. I said, I do everything.
Dang,
man.
Why don't I get paid for doing everything here then?
Huh?
Hmm.
I didn't sell cars. That's the only thing I did. I did parts runs.
Yeah, you go ahead. Keep going.
I changed oil. I did automotive work. Man, I did it all at Honda for $9 an hour.
Yeah. That's not good, man. You did all that just for $9 an hour?
Yeah. So, but I liked it. I loved the place. It was between Honda, Dish Network.
Okay.
I got paid
They paid the most. Yeah.
And I had done. I got to meet people and talk with people and encourage people and and I made a lot of friends.
Good.
And I'm connected to them, and they work with me in ministry now because of that job, which is cool. If y'all ever get a chance, to everybody watching.
Oh, crazy. Oh, okay.
Alex Bent ALEXBENT drummer. Type in that name, Alex Bent drummer. He's one of the best in the world, and he plays for my church. That's my boy.
Okay, that's cool.
So this was cool, but also FedEx. I love FedEx, man. It wasn't. I didn't get no hours. That was the downfall with FedEx.
Oh,
I'm working like 4 hours a day, but man, it got me in shape. It got me in shape for the time being, man. I lost 26 pounds working there.
Wow. How long were you there?
That's why I was there 2 months. 26 pounds.
Wow, jeez, that's a lot of work walking, right?
Sorry.
That was a lot of walking.
It was a lot of work. It was a lot of you had a lot of boxes. I would load trailers.
Oh, okay.
So I was doing a lot of lifting and putting boxes in and organizing everything and setting things up. I really
cool.
I love that job, man. I was getting that job handled, but it just didn't pay. It paid, but it didn't pay. You know. Not enough. It could have paid good if I had the hours.
Yeah. That's for sure. You can't sustain a family with 4 hours.
Yeah, and I was driving 30 minutes each night just to get to that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
Down, boy.
Crispy, what did you say? What your worst job was?
Yeah, it was Nations.
Oh, Nations. That's right. Okay, sorry. Okay. He said his worst job was Chuck E. Cheese.
Huh?
So no. I'm just saying. I'm just recapping what you said before. Let me see. What was my worst job?
Come here.
Come here. I think worst job would be worst job would have been Montgomery Ward's because that was my first job and I just couldn't stand that place. Best job would be it's between two things. Best job would be one when I at my mom, I was basically teaching. Somebody's crying. Oh.
Sorry, y'all.
No, you're good.
I'm still daddy.
Yeah. You're okay. So let me see. All right. So yeah, my best job.
Yo, God, daddy.
I'm gonna look at this really quick. Yeah. So martial arts instructor, basically being able to teach martial arts, which I was like, I'm still really into. Being able to teach like kids and like young adults and stuff like that. Just stuff that I know and like what I gather from like stuff that I watch, like read up and stuff. So being able to teach other people martial arts and like I trained Princeton a little bit, trained like Crispy. We trained together. We went to the gym sometimes, and then we basically all trained together. So that was cool. Martial arts teacher was one, and then the other job where I got hired as a video game tester over at a few places. So like Sega, I got hired at EA over there, and then like Sony, I did a game testing job over at Sony, so PlayStation and stuff. So.
Oh wow! I remember that.
Yeah, being able, basically getting paid to play video games, but it's a great video game. So people can fix it. People like the developers can fix it. So yeah, basically those two jobs were. Yeah. So like that's those. played maybe in the Xbox 360 a little bit out thing that testers games from like the beginning to now, where it's like, oh yeah, man, I grew up. I basically just I saw this, and then you get to see like not well, maybe not so much, but you still get it's like being proud of a kid sort of thing. But yeah, just those were my two best jobs for me. But yeah, I think that's pretty much gonna do it for us. It's a little bit shorter, and I just wanted to see how we do on the second episode. Yeah, guys. So Crispy brought up the idea of hobbies. So like, I would love to get into hobbies.
Okay.
For the next, so whenever we do record, we're definitely be getting into the hobbies. So like, I just need to figure out what will the be when we get into it. But yeah, that's it for the episode about job experience. Hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. Listening down below, what do you guys think? If there's any sort of feedback that you want us to either try to see if we can remedy or fix. Crispy, thank you guys for being here as always. Let's see, Crispy, where can they find you for if they want to contact you or want to get in touch with you and just get to know you?
Well then. Yeah, I don't know how.
And I'll be sure.
Okay.
I'll be sure to add this into this video or this podcast too.
Okay, well, I guess because I have my name in here as Crispy. Like I didn't put my name on here. I put Crispy as my name. But then I think you can also put Crispy _Pata _69. Yeah.
That's right. That's the Instagram. Where you can reach Crispy. He may not be as active, but he should be as active. Just share your life, sort of thing. But yeah, that's where you can reach out, Crispy _Pata _69, and then Princeton. Where can they reach you?
All right. You got a couple places you can reach me.
Yeah.
I don't know my actual Facebook.
All good. That's all good.
I can tell you, you just type in Princeton King and you see from Stockton, California, you can reach me right there. Also,
there you go.
On Instagram is pastor_P_King.
Okay.
So,
and that's for Instagram?
This is my Instagram account. My Twitter account is @PreachKing, PREACH King, @PreachKing.
Okay.
For Twitter, y'all can reach me there.
Cool.
As well. I don't have a Snapchat or anything like that right now.
It's all good. Seems like Snapchat is like dying down, really.
Right. I don't know about that stuff. Or you can reach me at Princeton King. It's real easy. Princeton King at yahoo.com. Princeton
Cool.
King
Awesome.
PRINCETONKING at yahoo.com.
Cool. All right, and for us, for me, you can reach us at several places. Nerd in the Bay on Instagram and Facebook. We have an official Instagram page and a Facebook page. We just share what's going on with the channel on Instagram, and we share news, basically what's going on in the world for the Facebook page. We just shared the Ready Player One trailer on the Facebook page. So yeah, good ups on Crispy for sharing that. But yeah, we share news on the Facebook page, stuff that we're doing for the channel on the Instagram page. Same thing a little bit with our Twitter, Nerd in the Bay, sharing the videos that we're doing on the channel for the YouTube channel, and then also at Marco, which is basically my personal Twitter. That's what I'm doing too, is just sharing what's going on the channel, and just random thoughts that I'm having throughout the day, sort of thing. But yeah, that's going to be doing it for us in this episode 2 of the Honey Walnut. I'm going to call it there as episode 2 and the official episode podcast title sort of
HWP.
thing. HWP. Maybe we can make some shirts. Who knows? Well, let's see what happens from here. But guys, thank you very much for watching or listening. Whatever you guys are doing. Princeton and Crispy, thank you guys for just talking stories as always. And we'll see you guys next time for the next episode 3 of the Honey Walnut Prawn Cast, HWP.
Does this make me look mysterious?
It looks like you're trying to check if you have like boogers or something, or you have blackheads. Sort of thing. Oh man! All right, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you guys very much for listening, and we'll see you guys next time for the next episode of HWP Podcast. Have a good night and a good rest of this week. So, peace. Good night, guys.
Shut up, man.